top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Badgers will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Rams offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Ready to fire from the pistol. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Rams in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wants to throw on third. Catch in the middle, it's Raymond. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, not down a distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
And the Rams come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Muscling ahead on third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Kick is in the air. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. And And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. First play of the drive, lost to throw. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And the Rams really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They'll give it to the back. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll go back to work on offense. On the move, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are in danger of squandering this great field position unless they can convert this 3rd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Rams.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They are set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. Makes the catch near the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Rams are on the move. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick release on the RPO. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Correa. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The play-action fake. And wings it incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Makes a pass to Marker. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Rams will have it 1st and 10. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And that is another.
They'll go read option right on first down. Makes a man miss. Still making moves. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands, forcing to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run.
Wisconsin, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's caught. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment. Colorado
State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll set up to throw. Quickly complete.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And they're able to make the tackle. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He shanked it. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defense. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badgers! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 10 to Air Force.
To the air on 1st down.
We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Off the bootleg and rolling out. It's complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Throws toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. At the 45 on his way. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Colorado State. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
35, Wisconsin, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a crease, it's Correa. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Badgers want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Correa. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Correa.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now, this guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
The short hands, it's Correa, and he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. It's complete to the left. They pick up the first down, they'll mark him at the 34, got to be expeditious here. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Makes the catch. It's Vaughn. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Smashes it between the uprights.
Colorado State, 35. Wisconsin, 13.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
The Rams will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Complete downfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Here's the pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Picks up the first down, still moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams are on the move. Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Raymond. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bends. That was sweet.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan left little doubt. This version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using his legs, it's Correa. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got it burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's going for a big play downfield. Hauls it in down the sideline. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Davenport. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try it over the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, running back on the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Toss to the outside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Wisconsin! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. A designed run for the quarterback. He has the first and still on his feet. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. On the ground, it's Davenport. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Rams have this offense rolling. They're going to ride this running back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Line getting set on second down. The hand to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Badgers are in the hurry-up.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter...
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. 4 wideout set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time on target. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. They want to throw it. It's complete on the right side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers!
And listen, if I have a playmaker and running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 25 over Florida State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Here on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams!
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Badgers will hustle to the line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Correa. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to fire on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.